Now, how can you start? Now we have focused on integration by substitution method based some problems corresponding to if this one is given. Now today we will focus on how can solve integration by substitution method. Okay, some problem basis on sine x to power sine or cos to power odd. Okay, here sine x cube dx or cos x to power 7 dx is given, then how can solve? Okay, and after that how can solve even base problem? Okay, even power base problem. So we have first of all discuss how can do this type of problem. Simply, if this one is given in the terms of like that one, okay, so simply this one written sin square x into sin x dx. Okay, how can simplify? Look here very carefully. How can convert f of t into f prime dt? Okay, first of all look here, that one if looking like that written like that one, and here sin x. Okay, if this one is t, so then this one is dt. So you can say that let cos x is taken t, then differentiation of this one simply minus cos x dx is replaced to dt. So cos x dx is how much? Minus dt. So finally you can this one replace to silly mistake here. Differentiation of cos x is how much? Minus sin x. So sin x dx this will be equal to minus dt. Okay, so sin x dx replaced to minus dt, and that one written 1 minus t square dt. So simply integration of 1 is how much? Minus t plus integration of t square, that is how much? T cube divided by 3 plus c. What about t? T basically cos x. So cos x plus t cube basically cos x to whole power cube divided by 3 plus c is the right answer. Make it. Okay. I hope so clear. If anyone face any doubt at any step, then comment it. I will discuss again. Okay. Similarly, another problem. I will take another problem also. Second one, integration of cos x to power 5 dx. Okay, so first we have discussed odd base problem. Okay, here sine cos, here in the terms of sine or in the terms of cos to power is 7, here 7, basically here odd power. Okay, so how can solve? Simply look here, first of all this one here, whatever here cos, suppose that whatever cos x to whole power m plus 1 dx, or this one given sin x to power m plus 1 dx. Okay, if m is even number, then m plus 1 is odd, and here m plus 1 is also odd. Clear? So in this type of problem always take this one is breaking here cos x to power m into cos x dx, and that one written simply sin x to power m into sin x dx. Okay. Okay, after that this one break in the terms of sine, and this one break in the terms of cos. So basically this one is converted into how much? 1 minus sine square x to whole power m into cos x dx, and that one basically this one is converted into in the terms of how much? 1 minus cos x to whole square, okay, by 2, and here in this one is breaking simply 1 minus cos square m by 2 into sin x dx. Okay, I am so clear? That one t, so this one is dt. Very simple. Here if this one is t, then that one dt. Okay, so how can I apply here? Very simple. I am so clear or not? Look here, cos के power 5, so this one is cos के power 4x into cos x dx. Simply this one making 1 minus sin square x, okay, because cos is cos cos के power 4, basically this one is cos square into cos square, so you can say that 1 cos square is replaced to 1 minus sin square x and into cos x dx. Now after that let sin x is taken t, then differentiation, if differentiate both sides with respect to x, then this one is written cos x dx, this is equal to dt. So 1 minus t square to whole square, and that is dt. After that 1 plus t के power 4 minus 2t square dt. Okay, what about that value? T plus t to power 5 by 5 minus 2 by 3 into t cube plus c. Very simple. After that t replaced to sin x. So here sin x to whole power 5 divided by 5 minus 2 by 3 sin x whole power 5, 3 plus c is the right answer. Make it. Okay. I hope so clear. Okay. Now I will solve another another type based problem. Suppose that question number 3 here, cos x cube cos 4x to whole power cube dx. How can solve this type of problem? In this case, always prefer same this odd power. So this one is breaking, this one breaking two part. First one cos 4x to whole square into cos x cos 4x dx, two part. After that this one is converted 1 minus sin square and here cos 4x dx. Look, let sin 4x this be equal to t. Differentiation, if both sides differentiate with respect to x, then we got how much? Differentiation of sin is how much? Cos 4x into 4 dx, this be equal to dt. Okay, so you can say that cos 4x dx is replaced to dt by 4. Okay, so that part is replaced to dt by 4. So you can say that 1 minus t square dt by 4. So 1 by 4 integration of 1 simply t, and integration of t square, this one t cube divided by 3 plus c. Now t replaced to finally sine 4x, and this one it is sine 4x to whole power 3 divided by 3 plus c. Okay, is the right answer. Make it. If anyone face any doubt, then comment it. I will discuss again. Okay, if anyone face any doubt at any step, then comment it. Okay, otherwise I will take another problem. Or 1 by 4 sine 4x minus sine 4x to whole power cube divided by 4 into 3, that is 12, plus c divided by 4, that is you can say that c dash. Okay. Now we have focused on how can solve even power based problem. Okay, even power means sine square or cos ki power 4x. Okay, or you can say that cos to power 6x dx. Okay, or sine to power 8x dx. Okay, so how can solve this type of problem? So it is clear how can solve even odd base power based problem corresponding to sine and cos. Okay, so now we have focused on question number 4, integration of cos x to power 4 dx. I know that cos 2x is how much? Cos square x minus sin square x, and another formula 2 cos square x minus 1, another formula 1 minus 2 sin square x. Okay, here cos 2x, here cos 2x. Corresponding to that one, cos square replace to how much? 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2, and that one replace here sin square x replace to 1 minus cos 2x divided by how much? 2. Okay, very simple. Cos square is replaced to 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2, and sin square x is replaced to 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2. Look here. Here integration of cos x to power 4 dx. How can solve this type of problem? Simply this one, basically here use this type of formula. Okay, so that one written cos square x to whole square dx basically, and this one replaced to 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2 to the whole square, so that is 4 to whole square dx. Okay, also clear? Cos square x replaced to 1 plus cos 2x by 2, so cos square to whole power 2 is written as 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2 to whole square. 1 by 2 the whole square is basically 1 by 4, so that's why written 1 by 4. Also clear? Into integration of 1 plus cos 2x to the whole square. Okay, now here apply a plus b to the whole power 2 formula, a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, so that one written simply 1 by 4 in that one written 1 plus cos square 2x plus 2 times cos 2x into dx. After that 1 by 4, here 1 and that one replaced to 1 plus here 2. So if here simple x, then here 2x. If here 2x, then here 4x. Okay, so 1 plus cos 4x divided by how much? 2. Okay, after that plus and that one written 2 into cos 2x into dx, okay, into dx. Clear or not? So simply this one replaced to 1 plus cos 4x divided by 2, and this one written 2 into cos 2x into dx. After that, how can solve? 1 by 4 integration of 1, simply x, plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into x. Now integration of plus 1 by 2 into integration of cos is sin 4x divided by how much? 4, plus 2 sin 2x divided by how much? 2, plus c is the right answer. Okay. Now you can also this one written x plus x by 2, that is how much? 3x by 2. So 3x by 2 into 4, that is 8, plus sin 4x divided by 2 into 4, that is 8, and 2 cancel, so simply sin 2x plus c is the right answer. Okay, make it. So I hope so clear. How can you solve even power based problem? Now look, in generalized way, suppose that here cos x to power 2n dx. Okay. How can solve? Simply this one basically even power. Okay. This is always even power, and this be equal to 1, 2, 3, whatever put. Okay, then we got even power. Means cos square, cos 4x, cos ke power 8x, cos ke power 100x, sorry, cos x to power 100. Okay, what is the meaning of? So this meaning is clear. Now, in this type of problem, always cos x replace to 1 plus cos 2x by 2 to whole power 1 by 2. Okay, so this one represent 1 plus cos 2x by 2 to whole power 1 by 2, and here 2n by 2 dx. So basically this one 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2 to whole power n dx. Okay. After that you can solve. Now another way, in the terms of sine is sin x to power 2n dx given, then how can solve? Simply sin x is replaced to whole power 1 by 2. Okay, sorry. So this one replace sin x is replaced 1 minus cos 2x to whole power 2n divided by 2 dx. So integration of 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2 to whole power n dx. Okay, I hope so clear. I hope so clear. Simply, if in the terms of sine, then this one replaced to like that one. If in the terms of cos, then this one replaced to that one. Simply this one making cos x replaced to 1 plus cos 2x by 2 to whole power 1 by 2, and sin x replaced to 1 minus cos 2x by 2 to whole power 1 by 2 if power is even. If power is even. Okay? I hope so clear. Now, I will focus on another type based problem. I hope so clear. So now we have focus on tan x and cot x based problem. Okay. Look here. Suppose that tan x to whole power cube dx is given, or cot x to whole power cube is given. Then how can solve? Simply, I know that here tan x and this one is tan square x dx. Okay. Basically, if tan x to whole power, basically even base power, tan x to power, suppose that 11 tan x to power 11 dx or tan x to power 7 dx, then simply first this one written like that one. Okay. So after that, here tan x and this tan x replaced to sec square x minus 1 dx. Look here. So tan x into sec square x dx minus tan x dx. So what about that value? If this is t, then that one dt. So you can say that tan x to the whole square by how much? 2, and that one basically log of modulus of sec x plus c is the right answer. Okay. 1 by 2 into tan x to the whole square minus log of modulus of sec x plus c. Now another way, integration of cot x to power 4 dx. How can solve this type of problem? How can solve this type of problem? Same thing. Here written cot square x into cot square x, and one cot square x replaced to cosec square x minus 1 dx. Okay. Now again that one cot x to the whole square into cosec square x minus cot square x into dx. Okay. So after that, look here very carefully. This one written cot square x into cosec square x minus into dx minus this one replaced to cosec square x minus 1 into dx. That part is, if this one is t, then that one minus dt. It means this one written minus cot x to whole cube by 3, and here integration of cosec square x simply minus cot x, so minus minus plus cot x, and here plus x plus c. Okay, I hope so clear. I hope so clear. Minus 1 by 3 cot x. If anyone face any doubt at any step, then comment it, I will discuss again. Okay. Now I will focus on another base problem. Integration of sec x to power 4 dx. Today I will focus on trigonometry question based problem, trigonometrical okay base problem. How can integrate trigonometrical base? You can say that how can especially sin, cos, tan, cot, cosec. Okay, so sec x to power 4 dx, how can solve? Simply this one written sec square x into sec square x dx. Okay, and first sec is written as 1 plus tan square x. So what about that value? If this one is t, basically let here tan x is t, so differentiation of this one sec square x dx is replaced to dt. So you can say that 1 plus t square into dt, then t plus t cube divided by 3 plus c. T basically tan x plus tan x to whole cube divided by 3 plus c. Okay. Tan x plus tan x cube divided by 3 plus c is the right answer. Same thing. So cosec x to power 6 into dx, how can solve this type of problem? Look here very carefully. Integration of cosec x to whole power 6 dx, how can solve? Look here very carefully. This one written cosec x to power 4 into cosec x. Okay, here cosec x to power 4 into cosec square x dx. So first of all break like that one. After that I know that cosec square x is replaced to 1 plus cot x. 1 plus cot square x. Okay, so basically this one to whole square, basically this one is written cosec square x into cosec square x. So 1 cosec square x is replaced to 1 plus cot x to the whole square, so written like that one, and this one written cosec square x dx. Now let cot x this be equal to t. So this one is cosec square x dx, this be equal to minus dt. After that 1 plus t square to whole square dt. Okay. Now 1 plus t to power 4 minus plus 2t square into dt. So integration of that one, t minus t to power 5 divided by 5 minus 2 by 3 into t cube plus c. Okay. So I hope so clear. So t replaced to how much? Cot x. Cot x, here cot x to power 5 divided by 5 and minus 2 by 3 into cot x to whole cube plus c is the right answer. I hope so clear. So first of all make it, after that everyone can try sec cube x dx, integration of sec cube x dx. Okay, everyone can try. What about that value? Simply integration of sec cube x dx. Look here very carefully. Sec cube basically is sec square x into sec x dx. Sec cube is written as how much? Sec square x into sec x dx. Okay. After that, how can solve? I know that integration of sec square is tan x. Okay, you can use integration by part. If here u into v dx is given, then here first and here second function. So first into integration of second dx minus differentiation of du by dx into integration of b dx into dx. Okay. This is the powerful formula. I will use this formula later. So first we have focus on that part. Here sec square x and here sec x dx. I know that sec square is written as 1 plus tan square x. Okay. Yes, sec square x into sec x into dx. If this question you can do this method also. Okay. How can you use this method? First into second. Which part is taken first? I know the integration of this one is how much? First I written sec x integration of sec square x dx. So this one is taken first into second. So first into second minus differentiation of first. Differentiation of first is how much? First written like that one, divided by dx, integration of sec square x dx to whole integration. Okay. Now integration of that one is how much? 10x. So sec x into 10x. So very simple. But what about that value in differentiation of this one? Sec x into 10x. Integration of that one 10x. So here 10 square x dx. After that, here sec x into 10x minus here sec x into 10 square x, and that one basically I. So this one written I. Okay. Also clear? Now 10 square x. If 10 is t, then that is differentiation of this one. But so you can write now here, this one replace to 10 square x replace to sec square x minus 1 into dx. After that, you can say that that part sec x into 10x minus sec cube x into dx plus sec x dx. Here I, and that one is also I. So I 2i. So 2i this will be equal to sec x into 10x plus integration of sec x, basically log of sec x plus 10x modulus of plus c. Then what about I? I this will be equal to, so finally I this will be equal to how much? 1 by 2 here sec x into 10x plus log of modulus of sec x plus 10x plus c. Okay. I hope so clear. Now I will focus on another base problem. Another here sec x to power 5 dx. How can solve? This one written also sec a power 4x into sec x dx. Okay. Always. Okay. This one written sec a power 5. Here sec a power 5. Okay. Sec a power 5 is given, then you can use that one. Okay. Sec x to power 5 dx is replaced to this one written sec x to power cube into sec square x dx. Okay. After that, you can easily find, so which part is taken first function and which part is taken second function. I know that this one first, this part, and second this part. Integration of sec square x dx is, I know that. What about that value? Basically 10x, but integration of sec x sec x cube, I don't know. Some student try this question, sec x to power 4 into sec x dx, but you cannot use this. Why? Because of, if this one is taken first and this one is taken second, then this one is going on very complicated way. Because of, if here first into integration of second, sec x, integration of sec x, that is how much? Log of sec x plus tan x. Okay, and after that differentiation of this one, very complicated. 4 into sec x to power cube into sec x into tan x into integration of this one, log of. So that part is again very difficult. Okay, that's why we choose how can solve this type of problem. First of all, this one written sec x cube into sec square x dx. Okay, what is the advantage of that one? If you take, so this is I, so I is written as how much? First sec x to cube, integration of sec square, simply tan x, minus differentiation of this one, 3 into sec square x into differentiation of sec x into sec x into integration of this one, tan x, so simply written tan x into dx. After that, that part is written okay, and here 3 times sec x cube tan square x dx, tan square x replaced to sec square x minus 1 dx. Okay, so you can say that sec cube x into tan x minus 3 into, what about that value, sec के power 5 dx, and minus plus 3 times integration of sec cube x dx. Okay, and here I, and what about that value? This is also I, so minus 3i, and this one is going on this side, then 4i. So I is written 1 by 4 in sec cube x into tan x plus 3 times I have already done sec x to whole power cube dx. Okay, so okay, so put that value here. Okay, then we got final answer. I hope so clear. I have already done in previous question integration of sec x cube dx, how can solve? I have already done, so that answer put here, and we got the final answer, final result. Make it. I hope so clear. Now how can solve tan x to power 6 dx? Okay, tan x to power 6 dx. Okay. Simply this one written tan square x to whole power cube dx. Okay, I know that a to power m to whole power n, this is equal to a to power m into n. That concept apply here. Okay, and after that tan square x replace to how much? 1 minus, sorry, sec square x minus 1 to whole power cube dx. Okay. And that one replace to, here apply a cube minus b cube formula. Okay, if you apply a cube minus b cube formula, then this one written sec x to power 6 minus 3 sec x to power 4 plus 3 sec square x minus 1 into dx. Okay. After that, you can integrate, this part is here integration of sec x to power 6 minus 3 into sec x to power 4 plus 3 sec square x minus 1 dx. Okay, look very carefully. If this one sec power 6, so you can say that sec power 4 into sec square x minus this one written 3 into sec square x into sec square x. Okay, and that one 3 into sec square x minus 1 into dx. Okay. And that one 1 plus tan square x to the whole square into sec square x, or minus 3 1 plus tan square x into dx plus 3 times sec square x sec square x dx minus 1 dx. Okay, I hope so clear. I hope so clear. Now, what about that value? You can, if you expand, basically tan x replace to t, then sec is wait, here sec square x also, sec square x dx. So sec square x dx replace to dt. Okay, put, let tan x is t, then sec square x dx replace to dt. So that's why this one written 1 plus t square to whole square minus 3 1 plus t square into dt plus, what about that value? Simply this one is tan x minus x plus c1. What about that value? This one written 1 plus t to power 4 minus, plus 2t square, and that is 3 minus 3 t square dt plus this one 3 tan x minus x plus c1. Okay, look here very carefully. This part is written 1 plus t to power, sorry, here t plus t to power 5 by 5 plus 2 t cube by 3 minus here 2t square minus 3t square, that is simply minus t square, so you can say that minus t cube by 3. Okay, or minus 3t plus 3 tan x minus x plus c1. So t replaced to tan x. Okay, so if t replaced to tan x, then this one is tan x to power 5 divided by 5, and this one is tan x to whole cube by 3. Okay, and minus 3t and plus t, that is how much? Minus 2t. So minus 2 tan x plus 3 tan x also. So you can say that basically here plus 1 minus x plus c. Okay, also clear? Here 3 tan x and this one minus 2 tan x. If t replaced to tan x, then we got minus 2 tan x plus 3 tan x. We got how much? Tan x. Okay, I hope so clear. Someone say, how can got this formula? Okay, wait, I will explain. Okay, wait, look here. How can generate? Simply a minus b to whole cube is written as a minus b into a minus b to the whole square. So a minus b into a, here a square plus b square minus 2ab. If multiply that, a cube plus a into b square minus 2ab. Okay, minus a square b minus b cube and minus plus 2a into b square. So you can say that a cube minus b cube, this one and this one, that is plus 3a into b square, and here minus 3a square b. Okay, how can you use this concept here? Here sec square x minus 1 to whole cube. So simply a replaced to this one and b replaced to this one. So a cube means sec square x to whole cube minus 1 to whole cube plus 3 times sec square x into 1 minus 3 sec square x to whole square into 1. So that one written sec power 6x. Okay, and after that this one written 3 sec power 4, and here plus 3 sec square x minus 1. I hope so clear. How can get? Very simple. Okay, this formula use here. Simply we get like that one, as a replaced to sec square x and b replaced to 1. Then we got like that one and put here, and final get the answer. Okay, make it. If anyone face any doubt at any step, then comment it. I will discuss again. Okay.